finally got too close to Cook's insane
This
chase,
is me.
turning into the path of oncoming traffic. When they tried to force him off the road, they accelerated and jumped ahead. He slept through every roadblock. The Auckland police were so frustrated they were throwing their nightsticks at the car. Now watch what happens when you think they have him cornered. But suddenly everything goes wrong. An officer approaches the car, thinking his partner has the car blocked from behind. Big problem. And he's in for the ride of his life. Two other officers run to the car, but this time the driver and the passenger lock their doors. Hit again, and they're off and running. It was only a miracle that this officer wasn't killed, and that wasn't the last of the things that went wrong. In the furor of the arrest, there were lots of problems. This officer is almost crushed when the police car rams the suspect. Seconds later, these two officers have another close call when the cops hit the car again. But the biggest surprise for the Auckland police came when they finally caught the suspect. Who was this expert driver? This road warrior who outdrove and outmaneuvered them at every turn? A 15-year-old kid who stole a car for the fun of it.
Sometimes you get in a chase with a vehicle that's too big for you to stop, but that doesn't mean that you can just quit. You've got to continue on.
Los Angeles. 4 teenagers have stolen a motor home. When the police try to stop them, they take off, leading the police on a wild 5-hour chase well into the next morning.
This RV must have a huge gas tank. We've been following it now for over 6 freeways.
The suspects careen through rush hour traffic at 90 miles an hour. Other cars gladly get out of the way. And then, for reasons known only to them, they exit the freeway and take the vehicle off-road into the high California desert.
It looks like these guys are doing about 40 miles an hour on these very bumpy trails.
They somehow managed to make it through this rugged terrain.
Okay, we've got a hairpin turn coming up. Talk about a sporting course. Some of these trails are barely wide enough for a dirt bike, let alone a 35-foot RV. Looks like he might be stuck here. Now he's in reverse, he's on the boat.
Through sagebrush and Joshua trees, the motorhome continues on its reckless path. But as long as there's some kind of road in front of them and gas in the tank, they'll keep running.
Yeah, we're now downhill again, and you've got to wonder how long we can get by. Oh, he almost lost it there.
But it's only a matter of time until the driver's luck runs out. Watch what happens when he tries to get past this dry wash. He gets stuck. And not knowing what else to do, he panics and takes off on foot. But he and the other suspects have nowhere to hide.
They get dragged forward the big outrun the place.
Their joyriding is over for now. The only 4-wheeling he'll be doing for a while is in the back of his highway patrol unit. And now a rare look through 2 different police cameras of the chase at 120 miles an hour. It took these officers through 3 separate states. An officer begins ramming the vehicle, a tricky procedure at 110 miles an hour. Clearly, this is a suspect with nothing to lose. And moments later, he clips the officer's right front bumper. The suspect will not stop. Now have to look for help wherever they can get it. The officers finally get the chance when 2 big rigs have the suspect boxed in. But somehow he manages to squeeze through safely, and the chase continues. Suddenly, the suspect gets off the highway onto another road. The officer sees the suspect at the bottom of the hill and races him. Over 2 hours and 3 states later, the suspect is finally stopped.
In Japan, people don't have guns. They don't run from the police. They're a very law-abiding nation. So this is pretty unique.
Ayusha, Japan. This chase began in a tragic and violent domestic dispute when this man got drunk and started hid his wife and children. They hid at a neighbor's house, but the man took his hunting rifle, murdered the neighbor, and dragged his children away. This started a terrifying chase through this quiet city, where almost no one owns a gun and no one runs from the law. Coming into Cayushi, the man sees that the police have a roadblock ahead. Crowds gather as he pulls to a stop. He brings the high-powered rifle out as onlookers stare in surprise. He calmly looks around. As an officer comes toward him, the man raises the gun and fires. Soldiers and police officers gather to attack after the man fires as anyone gets close. Seeing that the road is blocked in both directions, the man leaves his kids in the car and calmly starts to tear down the barricade. As he again fires towards the police, they decide to charge the car. But before they can reach him, he goes through the fence and over the cliff, seemingly not caring that his kids could die at any moment. People below scramble to get clear as the Mitsubishi comes smashing down the hill, careening through gardens and yards, trying to find a road, looking for a way to get away from the police. Finally, he finds his way back onto a road that promises freedom. Police and neighbors alike charge after the car, begging for him to stop, to think about the lives of the little children in the car. But he races down the road at terrifying speeds, weaving between cars and trucks, veering to the wrong side of the road. He's now getting into heavy traffic, but he isn't slowing down. You can see the children inside hanging on for dear life. The police and military prepare barricades at every possible road. The helicopter tracks him past, but from above, they can only watch in horror as he races toward the police car blocking his path. As he smashes into the police car, they rush toward the car, throwing their shields at the window. They're still afraid to use their guns because of the children. He slows down. What game is he playing now? The cops try again to break into the car. But he races away, sending officers sprawling and heads straight for the roadblock. But this time he doesn't get through. They surround the car, rescue the children, and take the deranged man away. The Japanese almost never own guns and never run from the police. But in any country, anywhere in the world, alcohol and anger can drive people to do things they would never do otherwise. Hello, Spike. I'm the food dude. I have recipes for the hungry. With a side Spike action flick. The Food Dude and Kill Bill, Volume 1. Tonight at midnight, only on Spike. When the time comes,
this is what I did not want. Disconnect. This should let y'all know, even disconnecting will set y'all to a loss or a win. Fortunately for me, I win.
When was that?
Ese también es muy capaz.